Good morning, scientists. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I have contacted a lot of you and your families over the past couple days, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes today to talk about some important things in Canvas that I've been having a lot of questions about. The first thing I do want to say, many of you may have heard yesterday, we are continuing our school dismissal through the end of this school year. So we will be dismissed. That means we're continuing with online learning until we end school June 4th, I think. Now, as of right now, we are planning on going back to school as normal in the fall, in August, but we are continuing to learn at home, shelter in place, flatten the curve for this coronavirus until June 4th, when we would normally end school. If you have questions about that, please send me an email or a message, or you can look up Governor Gary Herbert's speech from yesterday. Now, today, I want to show you or remind you perhaps where you can go in Canvas to help you figure out what you need to do. So right now, we are on our science homepage. Sorry, you might hear my dog playing in the background. From our science homepage, there's lots of great information. This is a fabulous video about how to use Canvas. This is our daily update. I try to do a new one 2 or 3 times a week. These are our office hours. You can see our YouTube channel. You can get supports for you and your family. And then if you scroll all the way down, you can see our assignments. So these are the assignments for last week. I will update them for this week as well. If you did not finish the assignments for last week, or if you didn't start them, please take a minute. You can click here and it will take you to these assignments. Now, there's another way you can get to our assignments from last week, and this will actually show you all of our assignments. The way I highly suggest is that you come over here to modules, you click on modules, and it will show you all of the things you have due for our class. Last week, the Dinosaur Project intro was due on Monday, April 6th. If you have not finished any of these activities, you should take some time today to finish the Do Now, the KWL chart, and the Day the Dinosaurs Died video. If you have finished those, you're going to scroll down to all of this that was due last Friday. And this gives you information about how the environment changed and how it could have affected the dinosaurs. You're going to wrap up what you learned last week by posting your favorite piece of evidence that answers the question, how did the dinosaurs change over time? Now, if you have done all of that, this stuff was due Monday, all of this was due Friday, that means you are working on what we have due this week. So this is due April 17th, that's this Friday. This week we're looking at dinosaur fossils. You're going to do first, this is like your do now. Do second, you're going to interact with OneNote. Do third, look for the dinosaur changes in a Nearpod. Do fourth, again, this is OneNote. Do last, you're going to pick your 3 favorite pieces of fossil evidence, and then you're going to post one favorite piece of fossil evidence in the discussion. Now, if you need help with Nearpod, there's some pretty good videos to help you out in this section. Do first, see how it says watch the video first? How to use OneNote, that's what I meant, not Nearpod, OneNote, sorry about that. How to use OneNote. It goes through how to highlight, how to write text, how to get to OneNote, but a key piece of information, you cannot type in OneNote unless you are under your name. If you are in Content Library, it will not let you type. It won't save it. You need to be under your name, handouts, and then find the page you're working on, and you'll be able to highlight and type right on that page. Scientists, as a last reminder, I know I showed this in our last video, but you can also come to Calendar, and it will show you all of the things you have due for our class. See how they're lined up here when they're due? And it should also show you the things you have due for all of your other classes. You can come look over here and find things for your other classes. Now remember, to get back to our homepage, you're going to click on Courses, Integrated Science 7, and it's going to take you back to our homepage with all of our updates. I hope this was helpful. Remember that this week you have all of that work to finish. Please send me some feedback if it's too much work, if it's not enough work, if the work itself is confusing. I know we have technology challenges. That is very normal for what we're working with right now. But if the actual things that you're reading or the questions that I'm asking, if that's too much or if it's confusing, please let me know so I can modify it for what we're doing next week. That was a lot of information. As always, email me or send me an inbox message if you have questions.